Welcome footy fans, and not the result that Carlton wanted against Hawthorn, a 50-point loss at the MCG on Friday night, and another couple of injuries as well, and defender injuries, which is really going to cause us even more grief. Jameson's going to have a scan this week and Henderson's out for 3 weeks, and Hawthorn defeated our defensive zone quite simply by kicking over it into the open space behind and having players running back and taking marks. I suppose in the old days we'd say, well, it's man on man and every man should have been standing his opponent. But football isn't played that way these days. And unfortunately, when it's not played that way, you can have situations like that which happens. They had multiple goal scorers, Hawthorn, besides Buddy Franklin. Buddy has a little bit injury problem, but that's no good to us because we already played Hawthorn and lost. We've now lost 6 of the last 7 games, and we're still in with a chance to make the finals. Look, final 4 out of the question. We won't make the top 4. But we can still make the top 8. It's a bit congested, but it's about playing games and winning games of football and kicking goals. That's all that matters. There is only one thing worse than the other 17 teams in the AFL, and that's disloyal supporters. Football fans who think they know what they're talking about and think that they can do a better job because of what they say than the coach and the rest of the team. Rubbish. It's like saying that your club golfing professional is good enough to win on the American PGA Tour. He's still a professional golfer, but he's a long way below the guys at the top end of the scale. It's like saying that your country football team coach can coach in the AFL. Yeah, he could coach in the AFL, but his results aren't going to be that good just because he's got the players. Ratner's got that team up from nowhere. He's developed them, he's stuck in there when we had nothing and we couldn't get any other coaches. We've grown and developed a coach from our own playing stocks. And now we've got supposed fans calling for his head. There's no one else available that could do the job this well. We're stuck with him and we've got him for the rest of this season. And this season it's about loyalty. Being a Carlton fan isn't about taking defeat easily. It isn't about accepting the insults either. It's about standing up with Carlton arrogance and saying, we don't care. We're still the best football club in the Australian Football League. We barrack for Carlton. We don't follow your team. We don't care how good your team is. We don't care how many games your team has won. Because if you're not a Carlton fan and you're not supporting the Carlton football team, you don't matter. This season's about one thing. Carlton making the finals. The second thing is Carlton winning a premiership. That's what the football season's about. It's about having the opportunity to be arrogant and confident about your team, and when they're down in the dumps, that's when you come out and support them. You don't look for excuses, you don't make excuses, and you don't start criticising when you can't do a better job. Go you Blues!